Been preparing for the virus. All these things that I just been holding on to, I knew they were gonna fucking mean something. All these things, always going out to eat and never eating the food that I have home. It all makes sense now. I beat the corona. Did you beat the corona? Cause I beat it.
Supreme victory!
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a very special quarantined episode of Twitter Trash. And sorry I've been gone for so long. I wasn't planning on being gone this long. I was only going to take a week off. And then all of this crazy stuff happened. At first, I was going to celebrate my birthday. My birthday's on the 8th. And it was the weekend, and my car died. So that sucked. And if you want to learn more about that, you can actually check out the Snark Tank podcast, episode 13, where I kind of go a little bit into detail about it. And then last week, I got a little bit sick, and it's like, oh, great, do I have the coronavirus? So then I had to kind of chill a little bit. I wasn't able to do what I normally wanted to do, so that was really annoying. I don't have the coronavirus, just so you know, but you never want to take any chances. And by the way, since we're talking about this, obviously this video is going to be demonetized, so I might as well set the tone right now.
You gotta be in my ass, you faggot boy, you gotta start my motherfucking day.
So we are in the midst of this pandemic, and you have people that are either freaking out or they're not taking it seriously, and both are just as bad. It's not going well. People clearing the shelves. You guys have seen all the pictures. Everyone's emptying everything. They're buying all the toilet paper for whatever reason, and they're buying all the hand sanitizer. The hand sanitizer I can kind of understand, right? People, it's like, oh, I need to sanitize everything, so they're going to freak out and buy all that stuff. And there's a lot of hoarders and people that are trying to resell stuff. Like, you had this one idiot, and I think his brother, that got like 17,000 bottles. Like, it's just insanity, acting like, oh, I didn't know it was up. I was just trying to make a profit. You know, that's just how we make a living. Like, this dude is a scumbag, and he knows it. But the toilet paper, right? So obviously, people, it's like, stay home, quarantine yourself. But I mean, dude, if you get like a 16-pack, a 20-pack, or whatever of toilet paper, doesn't that shit last you for like a couple of months or something at least, even when you have like a full house? What the fuck are people doing, man? Like, I've seen TikToks of just truckloads of this shit, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? You could not burn through that within a year. And the thing is, people, and look at it, just to say that it's not just about reselling this shit. My homie was at Walmart, and he walked into the bathroom to take a piss, and some dude walked in and stole the toilet paper in the stalls. Like, it's just like, come on, people. And meanwhile, on the other side, you have people that are still congregating. A bunch of people are like, oh, I don't have to work anymore. I'm not going to school right now. Let's all go to the beach. Hey, let's all go enjoy some concerts and everything. These shows will be awesome. You know, it's a bunch of people that are like, well, I'm young and spry and healthy. I'm going to be fine. And they're not thinking about the old people that they're going to infect, or the people with respiratory illnesses or whatnot that are going to be screwed. You know, and it's just like so irresponsible. And it's very unfortunate, because I'm pretty sure these quarantines and all this stuff would go over much smoother and be over much faster if people would stay the fuck home and not let this shit spread any further. But blah, 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 y'all came here to see some trash tweets, so without further ado, let's get into the first one, which is from ya boy, Stephen King. This shit is irritating the fuck out of my face. Note that Trump's coronavirus team is all male, all old, and all white. And of course, you know I had to chime in. I just can't figure this guy out, because there's a tweet that went pretty viral a while back where he said that he won't sacrifice his art for the sake of diversity, right? And that seems like a good thing to do when it comes to art. And then all of a sudden he's just like, oh, since this isn't his art, like, you gotta have that diverse cabinet. And the weird thing is that, like, the demographic that he puts in there, like all male, all old, and all white, like, that's him. That is him to a T. And this shit happens a lot. Like, people are always like, oh, I hate white people. And then you see that it's coming from a white person saying that shit. And I'm like, And furthermore, Trump's cabinet isn't all male and all old and whatnot. So, you know, clearly you are bored, nigga. As you all know, a lot of events are being canceled, which is really unfortunate, but understandable. And yeah, one thing that really saddens me is the NBA, because I really got back into it after falling off for maybe about 3-4 years. And there's a lot of people that just will not accept that this is happening. Today should have been a day of college basketball games and a few cold beers. Instead, coronavirus stole it. Imagine explaining to a D-Day veteran that sports were canceled because of a virus. Imagine canceling the moon landing over a virus. What a sad state of affairs. Dude is comparing March Madness to D-Day and the moon landing. If there was a scheduled moon landing within this time right now, yes, it probably would be postponed. Understandably, because all the people at NASA and whatnot, SpaceX or whatever, are probably gonna have to kind of chill. They gotta quarantine themselves. But the whole D-Day thing, man, with like, what are you gonna? You can't postpone anything like that because of a fucking virus, bro. Come on, gentlemen, we can't storm Normandy and be showered by bullets and mortars because there's a virus going around.
You forget.
Article headline reads, States order bars and restaurants to close due to coronavirus. It is now evident that this is an orchestrated attempt to destroy capitalism. First sports, then schools, and finally commercial businesses. Time to rise up and push back. Bars and restaurants should defy the order. Let people decide if they want to go out. Bro. What the fuck? Go into the streets, folks. Visit bars, restaurants, shopping malls, churches, and demand that your schools reopen now. If government doesn't stop this foolishness, stay in the streets. In government control over our lives. If not now, when? This is an exploitation of a crisis. That is, honest to all gods in the universe, the absolute worst advice you can give to anybody during this time. What the fuck, man? I think this cowboy hat is strapped a little bit too tight on this brother, and it's like slowly cooking his brain. Y'all, all the fucking vegan staples are gone. No rice, no beans, no bread, no chips, no oat milk, no kombucha, no peanut butter, no cereal, no potatoes. I thought y'all couldn't afford vegan food. I thought we were all privileged. Make it make sense. How does this have 72,000 likes? Listen, you dumb broad. There are gonna be a small amount of people that are gonna claim that, oh, I can't be vegan because it's too expensive. Just like people say, oh, I can't eat healthy because it's too expensive. Those people are stupid. Their brains are rotting. You don't pay attention to those people. Why would you ever pay attention to those people? That doesn't make any sense at all. No, people largely aren't vegans because they don't want to be vegan. That's just it. Plain and simple. Like, say, when I'm broke as fuck, I'm vegan as fuck. Like, usually it's like, oh, all I can eat is like ramen noodles and beans and rice. And then, like, I have no problem with that. That's actually a staple of my diet and everybody's diet on the planet. Like, meat isn't the main course for most people. It's usually a little bit of meat and then beans and rice and vegetables and potatoes that fill you up, mainly stuff like that. I'm just like, what is wrong with you, lady? I don't even have a problem with veganism. I just have a problem with stupid people who happen to be vegan. Even the DPRK, which faces the most stringent Western sanction regime of all time, has fully stocked stores. In fact, it's because of centrally planned economy and careful distribution that everyone is fed despite facing nuclear intimidation and economic terrorism by the West. Bro, when did that movie, what is it called, The Interview? When did that come out? Was it like 2014 or 2015? This is that to a T. If y'all remember that there was like staged bullshit, you know, like, oh, it seems way better than it actually is. I mean, look it, dude, all you need to do is look on Google Earth and just see North Korea at night and see how it's not lit up opposed to South Korea. Those people don't have fucking power. So you think they have fucking plenty of food? Shut the fuck up.
You forget.
Right now in America, it is easier to get an AR-15 than a test kit for COVID-19. And you all knew there was gonna be jackasses politicizing this from every waypoint, every possible angle. I mean, you also saw people saying, oh, Trump keeps linking the virus to China or Wuhan. This is racist and everything. Like, the same people that were saying that were part of organizations that were doing the same fucking thing. because they think you guys are so damn stupid that you're not going to notice this. And largely they're correct, because otherwise they wouldn't do this shit. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like paying attention to the mainstream media. It's always hilarious. It will never not be funny to me, because it's like in this day and age, it's like, how is this shit still thriving? I know boomers are really pushing it up. I mean, boomers are the ones that are really, you know, for example, making Biden be in the front runner for Democratic nomination. But that is a rant for another day, for another Twitter trash. I have a lot of boomer stuff that I really would love to get to, but I want to stick to the Ronavirus, and then the next episode we can definitely get to some of that sweet okay boomer shit. And I got some spicy stuff. Now, this wasn't from Twitter, but I saw it on Twitter. Pink news, red alert. Coronavirus could be spread by rimming, scientists say. You don't fucking say. Like, if I had the virus and I can breathe or cough in someone's vicinity and they can get infected, why would I not think that eating someone's ass wouldn't spread the virus? But yo, that ain't gonna stop me from eating ass. So ladies, you want to get your ass eaten, slide in the DMs. Now, I could go on for days about all the stuff that has come out, all the memes. There's some pretty good ones too. There's some pretty good memes, I'm not gonna lie. You have some people, like some e-girls, that are taking advantage of the situation, being smart about it, maybe a little bit insensitive, but being smart about it. You have this sick fuck licking an airplane bathroom toilet and passing it off as the Corona challenge. But what I want to do is focus on the conspiracy theories surrounding them. Now, there's a ton of them. I already kind of touched on them a little bit. They're like, oh, they're trying to control us, it's the government or this or that. But there's like 3 in particular that I find fascinating. One of them is, and I had no idea, but there were a few tweets about this, is that the 5G towers is causing everybody to get sick. This has nothing to do with the virus or bats or anything like that. It's 5G towers. Now, I've heard about the 5G conspiracy. I don't believe in it. Conflicting information and all this stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care, whatever. It doesn't seem like likely, but it doesn't matter. The other conspiracy theory, which is actually kind of plausible, that this doesn't have anything to do with bats and has to do with Wuhan, the facility that with all the diseases and stuff. There was an outbreak there and it wasn't controlled, and then it got out. Like, that's something where I can see that's a likely scenario, and then you would just cover it up and say, oh, it's all these crazy animals and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true, but I just say that it is a plausible theory and kind of fascinating. But the one theory that I think we really need to pay attention to and to entertain is the one that I came up with. Everything is shutting down. People are staying home. Pizza stocks will go up. Is this the day of reckoning?
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. The record will be straight. Stay tuned.
And that's all the trash tweets I have for you guys today. But before I go, I need a huge favor. Destroy the like button, because I want to really try to get back into the algorithm, because I'm being punished right now. Happens every year. Another thing, please follow these 2 Instagram accounts. They're my absolute favorite thing in the world. It would mean the world to me if you would follow them. That would be awesome. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my hardest of our patrons. Adam Sains, you're an insane bitch. Alan Walter Luhes, you sound like a fucking loser. Brett Likowski, once again, you sound like some Japanese motorcycle or whatever. You're an idiot. Jacob Stewart, you sound like a royal bitch. Catherine Rothman, I keep telling you to slide in my DMs and you never do it, so I'm getting pretty fucking angry. I wouldn't find you. And Mike Gates, related to Kevin Gates, and you're just as black as him. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.
You